Hi, my name's Emma. Welcome to my couch. Today I'm talking about The Unfinished by Cheryl Isaacs. I came to read this book the same way that I read my last book that I talked about. Indigenous Reading Circle has a Native Horror 2025 book club, and this is their February book. I did read it and finish it in February, which is pretty cool because I'm not the best at deadlines. The book was published in 2024, so last year, and it's YA horror. Now, in the YA genre, I feel like it sort of runs the gamut on like who is this age appropriate for, and I think this is a really easy PG-13. Personal opinion, parents don't come at me. Yeah, I'll explain a little further in a minute. The book was published by Heartdrum, which is the Native-focused imprint of HarperCollins, and it was published in partnership with We Need Diverse Books, which started out as a hashtag on Twitter, I believe, and is now an official nonprofit. Their goal is for every child to be able to see themselves within the pages of a book, and they aim to promote literacy. I need my notes to pull up because there's two more things. Promote literacy, build empathy, and reduce bias. The Native tribe that is featured in this book, or the Native tribe that the main character is a part of, is the Kenyan-Keeka tribe or peoples. It's the Mohawk tribe, but they don't call themselves that, and I had to Google how to say Kenyan-Keeka, so hopefully I'm saying it okay, and I'm not absolutely butchering it. It's what Google said. I'm going to read the inside cover and we'll go from there. When small-town athlete Avery goes for a morning run that leads her to a strange pond in the middle of the forest, she awakens a horror the townspeople of Crooks Falls have long forgotten. Avery can smell the water, see it flooding everywhere. She thinks she's losing her mind. And as the black water haunts Avery, taking a new form each time, people in town begin to go missing. Though Avery has heard whispers of monsters from her Kenyan-Keeka relatives, she's never really connected to her indigenous culture or understood the stories. But the elders she has distanced herself from may now have the answers she needs. When Key, her best friend and longtime crush, is the next to disappear, Avery is faced with a choice. Listen to the Kenyan-Keeka and save the town, but lose her friend forever, or listen to her heart and risk everything to get Key back. In her stunning debut, Cheryl Isaacs pulls the reader down into an unsettling tale of monsters, mystery, and secrets that refuse to stay submerged. Okay, so things that I liked. Genuinely creepy. Multiple times where I was like, ugh, enjoyed that. Number 2 is, not only is the book about a Kenyan-Keeka character who's like navigating life in relationship to culture, but there is also some Kenyan-Keeka mythology woven into the plot of the story, specifically like creation myth, which I thought was really fun. Some not as awesome things. Number 1 is that I felt like it dragged a little bit. It's 320 pages. I think it could have been shorter. Although, I did find out that there's a sequel coming out this year, September 2025, called The Others. So there's a very good chance that some of the things that felt like made it feel like it was dragging a bit were setting up the story for further character development, further plot development in the sequel. So we'll see maybe when the sequel comes out. Also, a little note, says that she has a crush on someone. Now, as far as the YA world goes, you've got books like City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. These stories, Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. These stories, you have characters that have crushes on people, and I, at least, also develop a crush on those people. I want them to be together. You get butterflies. You're like, ooh, you want it, right? In this book, the character has a crush on someone, and not like, they're depicted as being cute and sweet and fun and nice and great, but it's not written in a way that I also developed a crush on the character and got butterflies and was all excited about it. So that's a thing, and I think it's partially what lends to me saying, like, easy PG-13, right? Language, violence, horror, the, like, I have a crush on you romantic element, all of that feels very young reader friendly. Also, I feel like the pacing, which again, I acknowledge could be set up for the sequel, maybe something that a younger audience wouldn't notice, wouldn't mind. So there's that. There's that. I think I will be skipping the Native Horror Book Club's March's Choice, and substituting it for my own choice. I think I'm favoring Braiding Sweetgrass. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And I hope you guys are all reading things you enjoy, as always. As always. And if you do end up reading The Unfinished, if you've read it, if you read it, if you recommend it to someone and they read it, like a younger person, let me know. Let me know your experience. Hope y'all are having great days, nights, whatever time it is, and I will talk to you later.